channel. Videos. Live. Right. And that's ready. Let's close this out. Okay. All right. Oh, where's my butterflies? Here's my butterflies. Yeah. Butterflies. Okay. Cup of tea. Oh, I'm just looking up at the screen thinking, where's the text? Where's all the text? Hi, everyone. If you haven't seen me before, this is me. I decided to put the double cameras on. We're all ready to go again. Now, everybody, a quick reminder. If you do want a detailed reading, please use PayPal. The detailed readings are $11.11 US through PayPal only. If you have not got PayPal, unfortunately, it is $14 if you hit the Super Chat button, and that's US dollars. If you're paying via Super Chat, unfortunately, because of the fees and charges on Super Chat, it is higher. If you would like a mini reading, any question, it doesn't have to be yes and no anymore. A mini reading is done through PayPal, is $5 US. If you're using Super Chat button, it's $6 US for the same reason, because it's the fees and the charges. So hit that Super Chat button or go to the PayPal link and get yourself a detailed reading or a mini detailed reading. Now, for those of you that want to be on the free list, as you can see, it's huge. We have 12 on the list. That may change as the day goes on. It depends on once I start going on a roll and start reading for people, especially like, thank you, Starseed has jumped the gun. Starseed has already paid in PayPal. Now, I did get a PayPal notification earlier on this morning. Somebody has paid me already. And it's one of my regulars, so I'm waiting for, I think it's a male. I can't remember. I'd have to go and check PayPal, but I did see a PayPal donation this morning. It may have been a female. It might have been a male. I'll go and check. I've got to go and check that one from Starseed. Thank you so much, Starseed. So that's how it all works, guys. If you are on the free list and you don't want to miss out, you could miss out. And then the free list today, we are using, where are my cards? Okay, today we're using these. Now, I went through these yesterday and to see what I feel is positive and what I feel is negative. So the positive cards would be like this one, which would be yes. There are a few cards in here that would be maybe, so let's just cut for the room. What's the room energy today? It's positive. Community. How cool is that? So it's almost like the Three of Cups, everybody joining together. It's a 7 at the top. Rhonda, Joanna, 7 at the top. Unbelievable. Community card. I've cut that for the room today. So let's all get on board with each other. Support each other, guys. Some of us are going through some tough times. I'm told that it is a retrograde today. So technology might not work. Communication between people might be strained. So do yourself a favor today. If it's not the 10th yet, when you get to the 10th, it is a retrograde. Just take it easy, guys. You know, be careful. Some messages might be misconstrued. Arguments might happen. So just keep away from people that you might have arguments with. Do things for yourself today, and let's get to it. So I'm just going to go check PayPal and see who it is that donated, and hopefully the person that donated a couple of hours ago, they get online soon, because somebody else did donate. And please, 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 I can't stress enough, if you're going to donate either the $5 US or the $11.11, please use PayPal. Do not use the Super Chat. If you do have to use Super Chat because you don't have PayPal, I do believe you can get PayPal without linking it to a credit card or anything like that anymore. You do obviously have to donate money into your PayPal to be able to pay somebody, but you don't need to link bank accounts and things anymore unless you're taking money and you need to deposit it, like what I do. I'm getting paid and I deposit it. Anyway, I'm just in PayPal now checking. Yes, one of my regulars has donated for a general reading, not love, he says. Then I have one from, I believe it's, I can't see the name right now. And then Erica, I see your donation as well. So I have two readings that are going to go for about 15 minutes, and I have one that's going to go for 10 minutes. So the 10-minute one will be first, unless this one that paid me early this morning, I think he may have been looking at one of my live feeds from before and thought I was live, and he's paid. So if he comes in the room, he will jump the list because he actually paid me ages ago. And his reading will be a little bit longer. Erica, your reading will be 15 minutes, okay? Erica, you can either have a 10-minute reading with 2 yes and no brief questions, or you can have the whole reading for 15 minutes on what you want to know, okay? So you think about that when your reading's due. But the other person that paid, I don't know what name you're using, so I don't want to say your real name that you've got here. I'll just come back to the chat. So who paid first? Starseed Glow. Starseed Glow, please post your question. You're up first. Unless Maurice turns up. I'll know Maurice when he gets here. So, yeah, he actually paid. If he doesn't turn up, I'm going to return his money. All right, so Starseed Glow and then Erica. So Erica, your reading either will be 10 minutes with 2 yes and no, or it'll be a 15-minute one. And Starseed, you've paid for a 10-minute reading. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so you're in a bit of a catch-22. So you want romance, he doesn't. He wants friendship, you don't. So you've moved on. It's been 6 months since you ended this connection. Okay, so you want to know what he's obviously been trying to connect with you or whatever now, Starseed. Starseed, can I say your real name while I'm working, or would you prefer I don't say it and I'll just think about it in my mind? I'm just getting some snacks ready for me to eat. Let me just bring it up here. Okay, that's better. I've got the chat up there. That way I can go across to thing. I have to bring the iPad. Okay, so I'll spend the whole read on yours, Erica. Okay, you're going to get 15 minutes because of the amount that you paid. I can say your real name. Okay, Starseed, I'll just go back. So it's Maisha, or Maisha. Okay, so Maisha is first, which is Starseed, unless if Maurice comes in, he'll be next, Erica, because he paid me a couple of hours ago. He paid me. He might have even paid me yesterday. What is going on with this phone, this watch? Okay, so here we go, Maisha. So we're going to look at your energy, Corey's energy, Corey and you. So we're going to look at you, him, and what's going on there, okay? So you've moved on. You don't want anything to do with him. That's fine. But you're just wanting to know, what does he want? Like, why is the energy still there? Okay. Erica wants to know. Erica wants to know. Not, sorry, Erica. Maisha. Sorry, Maisha. 2, 3. Maisha and Corey, please. Maisha and Corey. What's the energies here? Maisha. M-Y-E-S-H-A. Wow. You've got great energy as far as work and stuff goes. You definitely want to cut him out. See the black 3 here? This is where you just disown somebody. You just cut them out. Don't think about them. Don't look at their photo. Don't think about their name. Nothing. This is where you definitely cut somebody out. This guy, this Corey, he's not your friend. He's not your lover. He to you, it's just nothing. This here, if you're going for any job or anything like that at the moment, what do you call yourself on here? Stasi. If you're going for any kind of job, any kind of promotion, you're working on traveling the world, whatever, this is your journey here. This is amazing stuff. This is him here on the side, this black 3. This is like, it's almost like a relative that you can't get away from. This usually is either where you felt like somebody cut you out, or they feel that you've cut them out. But this is dead gone. It doesn't work. It's no good. But this here, wow. If you're getting a new job, starting a business, you've got some idea in your head that you want to do, you need to hear this information. I know you want to know about Corey, but my God, this is success, this is money flowing in, this is promotion, this is travel. You've got it all going on. You've also got something to do with somebody making a commitment to you. Now, you are asking about Corey's intentions, or what does he want, or whatever. It could be that he said he wants friendship or whatever, but you don't want that. It could be that he's contemplating about a connection with you, but I don't think so, because this is like you sitting very, very pretty here. I just feel that this is like something, like you walk in a room and there's something that's just not right. That's Corey. It's that feeling you're getting. Okay, let's look at Corey's energy. He feels that you're sharp, you're cold. This here is where somebody says, I told you, I'm not a person for commitment. I'm not going to commit to anybody. I don't want to do whatever. You've moved on, you've cut him off. Okay, I can see that. You've cut him off, but he's still there. You're asking a question about him, so he's still there. It's like something that eats at you, or you might have a dream of him and wake up and think, why was I dreaming about him? See this here? He's showing that he's very popular with people. He's got a lot of people around him. He might be into sports or the gym, or about himself. And he's got this thing where he says that he loves big, but he's got no commitment there. He's got a black 2. A black 2 is where somebody just can't commit to somebody. He finds you very beautiful, but he finds you intimidating because you know more than him, you're smarter than him, and sometimes to him, you come across as cold to him. You will put a wall up and you're cold, even like the word bitchy, but he feels that you love him, that you look at him and you say, he feels that you love him, but you put on a cold front. But he knows that you're above him, that you're mentally more in tune with things. I feel this. I could feel that. That's why I was trying to be nice without saying it. But when you walk in a room and there's like a bad smell, but there's nothing there, that's what I feel he is to you. That he's just this, like I want him to go. I want him away. You've told him over and over you want nothing to do with him. So why is he still here? Dreams. See, I knew it. I knew you wake up and you're dreaming of him. That's because he's thinking of you. That's because he might be looking at your Facebook. You need to block him on your Facebook. You need to put your Facebook and any social media, any kind of blocking you can do. Get rid of the whole friends of friends thing so he can't look at your friends page and see stuff that's going on with you. I feel like sometimes if you dream about him, he's probably looked at a photograph of you and thought about stuff with you. But I do think he feels that he is King Ding. This is somebody that they like their own reflection. They feel like everybody wants them. I think he thinks that you still want him, but you wanted him in a commitment and a relationship. He didn't want that, and he just wants like a friends with benefits kind of thing. So I think he sits there thinking that you're putting on this fake thing that you don't want him, but I can see here you don't want him. So it's sort of like that. He's in a relationship right now. He's always in competition with me. We started off 18-month friendship, but he was a player. Yep, this is the player. This is a player energy. So he might be in a relationship, but he's still having thoughts of you, and they're encroaching in your mind, but he's probably got other people. I'm not seeing that because there's not a 3 here, but let's see what we get with the tarots for you. You need to focus on this because this energy is very, very positive here. This is your work, your money, your future. I think you might even get on a plane and go to a different country to live. Anything to start this for you. You've got somebody that wants to commit to you. Somebody, I do feel you get up in your head and this stuff with him eats at you sometimes. Don't let it eat. He's unhappy in this relationship. It's none of your business. I just want him to leave you alone. And he lusts for you. Yeah, you're desirable because you're intelligent. You're up the ladder. When you walk in a room, people notice that the way you're dressed or the way you do your hair or the way you speak even. This is somebody, she can be cold, but she can be cold and you need to be cold. You need to be cold with this person. So let's get more information. I'm going to ask, what should you do about this? What should, I forgot your real name now. So what should Starseed? Okay, wow, that went really quick. I'll give you a couple of extra minutes. So what's he wanting? He's wanting you to say that you miss him or you desire him or something, and you're not going to do it. So you're not going to do it. You're going to have to do some sort of meditation and break free from this connection. Break the connection. Look up on YouTube for meditation to cut the cord. Cut the cord with people. He's a nasty player. This is somebody that the men think he's great. And lots of women like to flirt with him, flock around to him, but he has no commitment in his bones. The commitment card is just not there. Wow, what should you do? You should find somebody that's committed to you. If you're not already in a relationship with somebody, you're going to get this. You're going to get marriage, commitment, job, money, everything. You're going on a journey, you should go. Go. And you've got the Sun as your last card. Sun is, in my opinion, the best card you can get no matter what you're asking about. So forget about what he wants and what is it that you want, Starseed, not what he wants. Forget about him. If you dream about him when you wake up, just say, I cut the cord with this. It has no hold over me. But I really suggest that you would do some cut the cord and cut the past. You may need to forgive him for whatever he did in that friendship and everything. You may need to try and do a forgiveness kind of thing. Not for him to get away with whatever, but you may need to see what that card that keeps popping out. You're meant to have it. The relationship is over. There is no second chance. Grow and transform your life. Okay, so grow and transform your life. The other one is I like you. Someone likes you, romance will blossom, and have fun flirting and going on dates. Okay, so it's telling you to move forward. And also your last card is it's time to make the healthy choices. Making a healthy choice in love and in life, self-love, self-care, and being happy within yourself. You're in an 11 relationship. It's not going too well. There's another man who has been pursuing you. Anyway, as Erica said, congratulations on this reading. You got the best card in the deck. Your advice is that thing, that friendship, whatever that was with Corey, it's dead, it's gone, it's finished. Yeah, let him have his dreams about that. He thinks that you thought he was the ant's pants, whatever. You need to focus on this. You've got all of this coming in, this. You might even be moving or doing something. And if your 11 relationship is savable, maybe next time we'll do a reading on the relationship that you're in and see where that's going. But anyway, thank you for the donation. Time to move forward. Has Maurice turned up yet? Is Maurice online? Or are we moving on to Erica's 15 minutes? Good luck with everything, Starseed. Yeah, the forgiveness part, it's very hard if someone's hurt you or angered you or just made you feel like shit. It's very hard to forgive them. There's also a meditation online when you don't want to forgive someone and you want to just get something out of your system, and it's called the effort. I won't say the word, but it's effort, the letter F, you know what I'm talking about, a swear word, meditation. And when you're feeling like, about someone, so if you have a dream, I suggest that you get up, put on the effort meditation and say, effort. Who gives an F? It doesn't matter, like just who gives a shit about that. But, all right, on to the next one. Maurice hasn't showed up yet. When Maurice shows up, if he doesn't show up, I'll contact him via PayPal. So as soon as I've done my paid readings, the effort meditation, really, really good meditation for anybody online. Don't worry about the whole swearing thing. Listen to the beginning part where she explains that even psychologists and even Buddhist monks say that when you're using swearing to release something, it can actually be very, very good therapy. When you're saying F that person or F them or F what they did, that's anger, that's not good energy. But when you're just saying, who cares, F it, that's a good energy. Okay, Erica Marie with her 15 minutes is... Oh, I thought we looked at this where it was going to look all right. Let's have a look. I'm just having something to eat. I'll just cover that while I'm eating. I can swear like the best of them when I want to. If I'm really angry about something, I'll say every swear word imaginable, and there's one swear word, I've probably only said it a certain amount of times in my life. My mother hated it. My sister feels like vomiting if you say it. My daughter says it now and again. But with certain things that have happened over the past 2 years in my world, I've been using that word quite a bit about a certain person. And but yeah, I can swear when I really want to. But that meditation, it's nothing to do with that kind of feeling. It's a feeling of where you just want to let something go. Anyway, I'll remove that now. I've finished munching on my biscuit. Yes, I've been talking to Rhonda and Joanna in my WhatsApp about my energy levels when I read. I put so much comes through. I have candles burning for energy. I have incense, and I've got to eat. So I'm just going to take my pace through. So I'm sorry if you're waiting on a waiting list and all of this sort of thing, but I just need to take my time with things because, as you can hear, I talk really, really fast when I'm doing these readings and things. So I need to just take a step back and take it easy. So let's get on to the 15-minute one. We did, but we want more clarity. Okay, so let's have a look. His name's Lance, isn't it? Lance is your fiance? I've remembered today. Lance and Erica. I've known one Lance in my lifetime. He was a pot-smoking surfie, and he used to go down to the beach in the rocks and dive with a snorkel and that and catch his dinner. He lived off the land. He was a good friend of other friends of mine, and he was my sister's age, so he was more her friend than mine, but he was a very, very nice soul, and he was all into meditation and Mother Earth, and I don't even know how old he is or if he's alive or nothing. Okay, so Gypsy Soul was here on when you were at your thing, Rhonda, your what do you call it? Trivia. Okay, so Lance and Erica and Jahan. Is it Jan or Jahan? How do you actually say her name? Is it Jahan? It sounds like it's Norwegian or Swedish or German or something. Okay, so what was the actual question? Will Lance be defeated financially in court on Thursday? So we're going to look at Lance, the court, and Jahan. Let's see what's going to happen here. Please show me. I don't really want to ask that because we're putting it out there that he's going to be defeated. I want to see what's going to happen. How will the court go on Thursday? Oh, is he here now? Is Maurice here? I haven't seen him come in. I just seen it come up there about Maurice. Erica wants to know about Lance, the court, and the wife, ex-wife, Jahan. How will he go? I don't even want to put it out there negative like that. Lance. Ooh. Court and Jahan. Okay, this is actually a positive document. This is where there's accusations and blame. This is him severely stressed. This is him here. It's not looking great, but there's nothing to do with finances coming out in this reading. This card here and this card together, I don't know if there's money that he has that she's unaware of, but if there is, he needs to really, really make sure that it's tied up in whatever it is so that she can't get access to it. What I mean by that is I've known of people that they go to court and they find out that their ex actually was taking cash money and putting it in their brother's bank or their mother's bank or whatever to hide it from the ex-wife because he would have to pay for the child. So there's something being brought out up here. I don't like the big black 10, but the big black 10 can just be because it's behind his back. It can be paperwork. It can be stress. It can be like he's thinking, if I've got to pay her this, I'm going to have to work more to be able to pay the other stuff. Now, when I look at court itself, I don't know if she's got a female lawyer, but we got the two females standing here. I'm wondering whether this one's you with the heart, that you're there by his side support, and that one's her. And she's looking at you and she's wanting what you have, basically. The court thing will be settled. And when we got double aces, see how we got triple aces here? There may be something in place where he's got to pay a higher thing for 12 months and then, or until the child is whatever age. But there's something to do with 12 months and then it comes good. So there may be a rise where it's not a negative thing for him, but then it comes good down the track. Because this is actually very beneficial when I look at the court. It looks like it's even for each person. She may be slightly above what he thought. Instead of a 50-50 kind of thing, it's more of a 65% to 35%. It's like it's not as even as it should be. Down here in her name, she's very angry and pissed. She comes through as that she's the mother, she does the right thing, she's a good parent, she's responsible, but she's truth and lies here. I'm wondering whether her lies are going to be found out by the judge or the lawyer or something like that, because this is where she's got forced changes here. So let's get more information on this, Erica. No, I don't know your rules in your country, but I'm pretty sure the same thing is here. That if they have any kind of disability payment or something that has been paid to them for an incident, an accident, whatever, the other person's not entitled. Like many, many years ago, I got a car accident claim and a big chunk of that was paid for if I needed future therapy, mental therapy, physical therapy, or even surgery or medication. And I was told, like, by a friend, if ever there was a divorce or anything like that, none of that money can be looked at for the other person. So it would only be property that was together and any income coming in from a job or something like that. So, and it can be, let's say Lance owns a Mustang and it's an antique Mustang and it's worth like, I don't know, $100,000. She could either say sell it and give me half, or she could say I'll take the car, you know, as my payment. So let's just see, Lance and court on Thursday. What date is it on Thursday? It's the 10th today, 11th. It's the 12th. It's a 1-3. It's a 1-2-3 number. That's actually a good number for courts and things like that. It's like balance. Lance, court, Jahan, Lance, court, Jahan, Lance, court, Jahan. The good thing about the court is it's finally over on Thursday. It's over, it's done. He releases himself from whatever, it's all done. He's going to be given options of which way he can go about things. I do feel there's some sort of timing about a year. He may have to pay a higher thing for 12 months and then it comes back down, or it's reviewed in 12 months and then they see where to go from there. Here, the King of Swords is usually like, to me, it's like the King of Spades. This is the lawyer, the judge. And he's favouring in his side with some sort of options he's giving him. So there will be options. It could be payment plans. It could be a certain amount of time that he has to sell a piece of property, a ring, whatever. But it's finally all going to be over, said and done. And that's what's making him happy there. The court itself is showing victory, success. Now, I'm looking at these cards on your point of view and how Lance is going to go. It's showing victory and success. All of this is success with the court. But there's also this timing thing, this hanging around thing going on. So it may be there's another review or it gets postponed with certain things. Down here with her, she's wanting what she can't have. This is the Four of Cups. This is somebody emotionally tied to something and they're wanting something better. And in this kind of circumstance, I think they're wanting something on a lie, because this is a lie here. This is a lie about something financial that she feels is hers. And it was never hers. When they were married, it was never hers. It was always his. Like I said, a Mustang or something like that. Yeah, so this here I feel is her, that feeling like left out in the cold with everything, that I should deserve better than this. She does have this happy celebration card with family. That could just be all the emotions that, you know, she brings up. I was a good wife. I was with him. She came in. She took him away from me. She's whatever. So she could be using the whole thing. She could also be pleading with him to see, remember, we used to be married. We used to love each other. We had a child together. So she could be using that kind of thing and playing the victim. We got the victim card here. She wants people to feel that she needs rescuing in all of this, that she's the victim in all of this, what happened here. But I'm hoping these all mean that he's victorious on Thursday. I do feel something's reviewed in a year, because we got this year thing before. When you're wanting something, like an example, you're wanting to be the manager of a corporation, right? If you get 3 aces, it will happen, but it won't happen for about a year. So I'm feeling like all of what he's wanting to be financially secure, not get screwed to the wall with money. It will all happen, but it will take a year for him to realize like where he's at. Plus there could be a review. If you get 4 aces, which he actually has, because he's got another ace sitting here. 4 aces means things happen quicker than you thought, in a good way. So he's got 4 aces all upright today. So she's got cards that are good and bad. Like this can be getting money that you want, but this is where she's not satisfied. She's not satisfied. She wants more. There's something about movement where she feels that his actions forced her to change her lifestyle. He caused this and she's the victim. So that's what she's playing at court. He's just showing that he chose a different path. The lawyer understands this and he's glad that this stuff is done. He wants it just done and over with. So let's look at some more. How are we going? We've still got a few minutes. I'm just going to focus the rest of the cards just on Lance, how things are going to come out for him. No more about her. So let's look at him again. This is for how will Lance be at the end of the court session? How will Lance be feeling? How will things be going? I'm going to put your name too, Erica, because you're his partner. So how will Lance and Erica be on Thursday after the court? How will everything feel? Lance-C-A. Well, you're very happy here. You're standing very strong with everything. There are some sort of secrets and illusion and stuff like that comes out. Are you going to be having a baby? Because this pregnancy thing's here. It's like a surprise thing. Him up here, he's going to be feeling like... See how that 8 goes to 6, goes to 5, goes to 2? This would be his stress level at the beginning. Then it drops, then it drops, then it drops. So he's also, even though he wants a divorce, he wants this done, there's this bit of him that it's still not, he doesn't feel like it's done. He doesn't feel like it's over with this black 2 here. If that was a black 2 of spades, that's it. That's divorce. It's done. So this is where he's still feeling like it's not fully done yet. She's going to come at me again. This here is like all his wishes and dreams coming true. But I'm wondering about pregnancy because you got 9 months, the 8 weeks when you find out that you're pregnant. The announcement is here, the fertility card is here, and the baby girl sitting right here. So I don't know if you're going to end up pregnant after all of this, or whether you even want to go down that path, whether you're young enough, old, too old, or whatever. He's going to be feeling a bit washed out from all of this. You're going to be feeling like, yay, and, you know, family, and you're going to feel like lessons that have been learnt that are good. What do we got up there? Gypsy Soul. Okay. I just thought that was question ready. Okay, let's just do these. More information for Lance and Erica, please, with this impending court case on Thursday. More information for Erica. Wow. Be prepared. To me, the Hierophant in this circumstance, this is the judge, the court, you know. The Hierophant is all about marriage, commitment, you know, married, you get married, you say I do, it's supposed to be forever. This is him walking away. It's going to take all his strength on Thursday. He's going to have to stand strong, be quiet when he needs to be quiet, don't retaliate, don't react. It's like this card is showing up about the promise that he made in the past. So that's how I feel that is. Down here on you, I don't know if she's going to make you out to be something, you know, like, because this is a betrayal card. This is where somebody's betrayed somebody else. So I don't know if she's going to try and make that, but this is the healing thing for you. You're going to finally feel like you can start to heal from it all, but you're also going to stand your ground and say something. Because this is where somebody, when I see the Five of Wands, it can be telling you, be careful what you say about what happens. But other times it can be where I tell somebody, no, you need to stand up and defend yourself and tell this person how it is. So let's see bottom of the deck for you two, just to finish this off. Got the payment card, the payout card. That's usually in your favour. We got you sitting there. We got the mothering card, so I don't know what this pregnancy thing is that's coming through. We've also got this, the money card, feeling a little bit left out. So I feel it may be initially a bit of a sting, but I think there's going to be some sort of thing in place where there will be a review on the financial situation within 12 months. Where they'll revisit this, or he'll be told an option where he can contest this decision and come back at it within 12 months and produce more information. Have we got Maurice in the room? I'm just going to do you yes and no questions for your donation. And thanks again for that donation. It was larger than needed to be, and I really appreciate it. Erica, this is messages for Erica and Lance. What does Erica and Lance need to know? I'm going to give you 6 cards here, 3 from the top, 3 from the bottom, but just think in your mind about a yes or no question. Erica and Lance, please. What do they need to know? Okay, hopefully it's a win card. Have a plan B. Have a plan B ready to go. Stay positive as you can. And it's finally about to happen, finally about to come true. You get a yes here at the bottom. Are you sure about something? So having this plan B and stay, are you sure? And connect to what your inner voice is telling you. So that's for yous too. All the best of luck with Thursday. I hope it goes good. I hope that it's not too much of a sting. I don't see it being a sting. I just see that there will be a change of plan. She had the card meant that she's going to go through forced changes. So I think whatever she was going for, it looked like she's going for 80%. I think it's going to be closer to 60%, maybe between 60 and 70% of whatever it is that's supposed to be paid. So yeah. Alrighty. So that's it for Erica. Now, what did I have next? I had Maurice that paid me earlier. Is Maurice here? I'm just going to finish eating something. I'm going to have another cookie. Let me just turn that off. Now, I know there's been some other donations. Let me just scroll back and see what's going on. And thank you, everybody. If you're making donations, excuse me for eating with my mouth full, talking with my mouth full. If you are wanting a reading, a detailed one, 1111 on PayPal. If you're using Super Chat, unfortunately, it is $14 US, not AUD, Joanna. Oh, yeah, when you're paying PayPal. If you're paying in Australian dollars, it's 14 Australian dollars. If you're paying with American dollars on PayPal, it's 1111 American dollars. Okay? So that's for a detailed reading in PayPal. A mini reading in PayPal is $5 US or 7 Australian dollars. That's kind of what it works out to be. If you're using Super Chat, and I prefer you don't, but if you have to use Super Chat, it is 14 American dollars on Super Chat, or whatever your money is in equivalent, and it's $6 US for a mini reading. But I would prefer that everybody uses PayPal if they've got it. Okay. So Maurice is still not here. I don't know what to do about Maurice because he made a... I'll just go and check PayPal. And I'm going to send him a message that I'm on live. Where is it? Oh, I can't do it that way. Hang on, sorry, is it James is up next? No, it won't let me message him. Okay, I've just sent him a message through PayPal. Hopefully he gets that. Okay, so the only other payment I've got is for a mini reading from James. Thank you, James. Okay, let me have a look. Now, everybody that's waiting on, just while I have a quick cookie. Hang on, sorry. I just need to get something in. Okay, so everybody on the free list, if you do have that $6 US and you want to hit Super Chat, or you've got $5 US that can pay via PayPal, you'll jump the list, you'll get more detail. But there's a lot of people there on that free list, and I don't know if I will read everybody. I need to focus on me sometimes with things, and when I need to stop. Like yesterday, I kept going and going, and I got very exhausted, and I've done that a couple of times with myself, and when I say I want to stop, I need to go. Honestly, I need to go. So if you are on that list, I apologize if you're at the bottom of the list. All I can say is when I go live, just keep watching for me. Just check every half hour. If I'm live, I'm live. I'm sorry I don't put things and say I'm going to be live at this time. I haven't actually worked out OBS how to schedule that I'm going to be live. It doesn't seem to work, so I'm going to have to research how to use OBS because I'm using OBS to go live. So I'm going to have to work out how do I set it so that it tells people I'm going live at my time, 9 o'clock in the morning, and then I turn it on so everybody knows and they're ready. They're ready for me coming live. But the last time I tried to do it, people were in a different room and I went live, and then people were complaining saying, we've been sitting waiting for your other live to start, and I didn't know there was another live going. It didn't actually start because I tried to set it up and I thought that it didn't work, so I opened up another room. Anyway, so let's get on with James. So James, yeah, and if you're on that free list, guys, and your name gets called and you're not here today, I don't care if you come back. I'm sorry, because it stuffs up the room and the flow. So if you're on that list and then it's unfortunate if you have a disconnection or whatever. It is just a free list. It's just a quick question, but the girls are trying to run the room and they call you and say, post your question. So if you're on that list, even if you're like number 8 or something, don't go running away, because sometimes number 3, 4, 5, and 6, they're not here, and your name will be called, you know. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, I do care about everybody that's on here, but yeah, it's just putting some stress on my girls that are helping me here. And these people are helping me. They're not getting paid to help me in here. And they are free readings. So the free list is not guaranteed, guys. If I start to get really tired like I did yesterday, I'm going to have to make myself stop. I mean, my cards, if anybody was here yesterday right at the end, the last 20 minutes, you will see every time I'm shuffling, my cards were spitting out of my hands. I was literally told, and I felt it, and I even said it online, that's usually where Spirit's telling me, stop. So yeah, and plus the readings I don't feel were as good when I got towards the end there, and because I wanted to go offline. I'd had enough, I was tired, and the rest of the day, I was so tired, I didn't even want to cook my dinner last night. I just felt like crap. And I actually went to bed early and thought, oh my God, if I fall asleep now, I'm going to be awake at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I actually slept solid from 10:30, and I opened my eyes and it was 4:30, and I thought, wow, I needed that. So, and I went back to sleep and woke up again at 6:20. So anyway, let's get on to James. Enough about my crap. James wants to know, should you work, what was it? What did you say? Is it in your best interest to work full-time with, how do you say that, Hapage? Or to split time with the other spot in Wading River? Immediately I'm feeling about the thing in Wading River, but anyway, let's have a look. So we'll do one job or split time, okay? So we'll do it that way. Should James dedicate to one or split the time? Now guys, this is, if you're new here, this is a mini reading, what I'm doing right now. So the paid readings for detailed readings are $11.11 US in my PayPal. This is a $5 US via PayPal. If you hit Super Chat, this is $6 US via Super Chat. But this is what you get for this type of reading. If you're waiting on the list and you're new here for a free reading, I think everybody on the free list has been here before. Gypsy, Anna, I'm just having a look at the free list. Angela, Serene, Renard, Vita. All right, okay, you all know the drill. So yeah, you don't get this kind of cards. So James wants to know, should he just work full-time for, invest his time into Hapage? And that's not because I'm getting tired and they're spitting out, that's because you need to have those cards. Should he just go with Hapage, or should he split time and do the other job? So we'll do 3 cards there, 3 cards there. So full-time at Hapage, split the time between the two. Full-time, split. Full-time, split. Okay. We'll do 2 on either side of here, top and bottom. Should he do full-time at Hapage or Hapage, however you say it, Or should he split time with the place at the something river, whatever it was called? Okay, so it's a place. Hopog. Hop-pog. Oh, wow. I thought it was hopage. I thought it was like French, you know, like hopage or something. So should he put all full time into hopage, or should he split time with the place something river? What was it? Something river. Wading river. So hopage or split time with wading river. Top and bottom, please. Hopage, wading river. Hopage, wading river. Good luck. I'm sure you've already made up your own mind what you think you should do. That's looking pretty positive, giving you full dedication here. I don't like this though. I don't like this. I feel like that's a big kind of stress or something. And the money's very erratic here. The money is really good sometimes, and it's like 1 week it's good, 1 week it's half that. 1 week it's good. It kind of sounds like me on live. Sometimes I get donation, and other times I go on live. I remember one live I got $5. That was it. One donation. And I was exhausted at the end of it, and I thought, my gosh, all I've got is $5. And it was paid through Super Chat, so I ended up with $2.80 or something out of that $5 for 2 hours work on live, or 3 hours I might have been online. I think this is for down the track, and this will make you feel a lot more happier, but I don't even think it might be the river place. Because you've got Ace of Pentacles here, but then you've got Ace of Cups here. So this emotionally will make you feel better. There's a good close friendship that would happen here. There's a good working circle here. There's a lot of work, but not much money with the splitting time thing. Over here, the money's more secure. It is up and down, but there's some big stress thing about, I don't know if you feel that you can give the hours that they're expecting of you. That's what I feel that might be. There is a family feel here with this King of Cups. It can be your desire and your passion as well. But the Ace of Pentacles, this is sort of like, I feel this is the right thing to do. Just put all your energies into the one zone instead of going between. I feel this might be exhausting, going between the two, but I also feel that going between the two, there's one place, possibly the river, where wading river might be where you feel more welcome, more contented and happy, but also there's a lot of business going on, but the money thing is not great. I don't know if you've got to travel more to get to this one, but this one, the money's more secure. There is a good advancement kind of thing here, something. I feel that with this one and dedicating to this, you could end up on your own in your own business, right? I feel with this one, it could be a strain on your energies. It could be too much because you've got to do set of rules here, different set of rules here. Clients that are here, different clients here. So either way, it would work. It would work both ways, but I'm drawn over to just doing this at the moment. I feel this is coming up though. So I would just work out a time frame that, all right, for the next 6 months, I'm just going to do this. If another opportunity comes up and it's not Wading River, but maybe another business, like that other question you asked me about your friend, that she's getting her own thing, then you start to split your time. But for now, I'm feeling this is the option for you. So thank you, James. Thank you for your mini reading donation. But both ways it would work. I feel like you'll be more happy doing the two places, but I just feel that this would be financially more stable, but it is a stress. That big black 10 can be a stress. And that can be rules and regulations as well that you don't like. Alrighty. So what do we got next? We got the 4 elements donation. Hopefully Maurice sees that message and turns up. I can't remember. I'm just going to go and have a look what part of the world Maurice is in to see whether he would be awake, be at work. Because it should tell me his address. No, it doesn't. It doesn't tell me anything about him. Okay, that's unusual. Usually tells me the full name, where they live, everything. Okay, so 4 elements, welcome. How does Tom currently feel about me? There's been no contact. I am, is that Ellis? 4 elements. I don't know if you were in the room before, but I've been asking people when they do the super chat, if they have PayPal, next time, I think you paid in Australian dollars there. You got the A there, so thank you so much for that, because it's around $7 Australian. But PayPal does not take the big fees, and Super Chat does, unfortunately. So next time, if you're paying and you just want a mini reading, can you please go to my PayPal and pay it's $5 US or 7 Australian dollars via PayPal, and it's on here. If you're using Australian, it's eight Australian dollars, which is what you've paid. $7.99 is $8. Because what they're going to do, and I don't know if everybody's aware of this, I wasn't aware with this when I put it on there. I was actually going to turn Super Chat off today just to see how things went. But yeah, it is about $8 in Australian for the $6 US on here. But if you're going through PayPal, it's 7 Australian dollars or $5 US through PayPal. So it's a little bit less through PayPal. So it's better for you and it's better for me because I get more of the money than what I'm going to get through. So for every $30 I get on Super Chat, I'm only getting $20, which stinks. So anyway, let's have a look. Enough about me and my financial situation. 4 elements. Elise, how does Tom currently feel about you? There's been no contact. All right, so we'll do you and... actually, we'll just focus on Tom. How's Tom feeling about Alessis? There's been no contact. How does Tom... Oh, you don't have PayPal yet, but you're going to set it up. And next time you do it. Yeah, thank you. See, a lot of people don't have PayPal, and Super Chat is convenient. But because of the charges, I thought I've got no choice. I need to higher charge on the Super Chat so that I'm getting the fee that I actually want. So if my fee was $30, I'd have to charge $40 to get that other 10 to get my 30. Anyway, so here we go. How does Tom currently feel about Elise? They're not in contact at the moment. We used really solid when you were together. 4 elements. This is 2 people that were meant to be together. They did things together. I see you looking at the past here. The female's looking at the male and looking at the past of what used to be. I do see there's a lot of pent-up kind of feelings. At times, Tom thinks about connecting with you, having a conversation with you. He worries that it could turn into an argument or that he can't give you what you want. He does have this card that normally means somebody that shuts the door and just blocks the world out as well. This 7 of Diamonds would tell me that when he thinks about you, he thinks about connecting with you on levels of, let's say you both love chocolate cake. He thinks about connecting with you over a piece of chocolate cake and having a discussion, but then he worries about, he has fear about you, about what you expect or what would happen. So he sort of just keeps that in his mind that one day maybe you could connect and have a conversation, because this is usually where 2 people sit down and they map out their future together, but the future's not mapped out. It's black. So how does Tom feel about, is it Ellie? Alessis? I'll just call you L. How does Tom feel about L, the 4 elements? How's Tom feeling about L right now? Oh, I'm sorry, Divine Goddess. A lot got away. I was just explaining to people. I was on live yesterday and I just got so tired. I couldn't even do the stuff I was supposed to do and I just zoned out. I went and had a hot shower, put my pajamas on. I didn't even want to cook dinner. So at one point I got a cup of tea and I was about to do some stuff and I just couldn't. So I will try today, Divine. I promise I will try today. Actually, I'll get your reading done before I go offline today. Oh no, I shouldn't promise that because if I get through to the free list, yeah, it would be a bit of a problem. Yeah, L. How does Tom feel about L? Sorry, L. Yeah, see, bottom of the deck. There is love and affection there, but it's not there right now. He thinks about things in a logical kind of way. He thinks it almost like a business kind of thing. That's probably why the diamonds come up and not the hearts. This hanging around could be he feels that your energy's still hanging around him or his energy's hanging around you, even though you've been broken up and everything. This can be where somebody wants to contact you to talk about, let's just be friends now. Let's have a conversation about, you know, we were once together, but can we just sort of move forward now? It can represent that he's moving on with somebody else as well. But I feel he sees you like he would like to have a friendship, but he worries about this stuff here. This can be turning into arguments, turning into you wanting more, or even depression or stuff like that. But the hanging around card, it's either your energy is still locked in this relationship or his energy is still locked. There's still a bit of a lock there, but he kind of thinks of you in a logical mind. I think if he starts to think, oh, I might contact Elle and go out together and catch up, then his logical mind steps in and thinks, but then what? You don't want anything further, so then what? So I feel like he's sort of when he thinks about you, there is a love thing because the Knight of Cups at the bottom. So that's somebody that wants to go on a love journey. Oh, thank you, Divine. Okay, you'll jump the list now. We'll do it that way. So we'll get you your reading now today. Okay, so thank you again. Hopefully that helped you, Elle. And thank you for your donation. Oh, you did the donation on PayPal. Let me go and have a look again. Let me see if Maurice has sent me anything. I'll just check here. No, that was the other one that I did. It's funny, like my emails, some PayPal sends 1 or 2 emails, and even if I get 5 donations, it doesn't send me all the donations, it only sends me 1 or 2. Jita, it's not showing up yet. It can be delayed, so I'll check again in a minute. I'll just do Divine Goddesses reading, and then I'll check again, but it's not showing up yet, Jita. I'll just check it. Just go back and check PayPal. Make sure that you click the right button and it's gone through. At the moment, your name's not showing up at all. It's still stuck on James's one. So I'll refresh it. I'll shut it down and I'll refresh it. I'll just do... Okay, so Divine, I have mailed regarding my contract issue and worried about it. What do you see on the work front? Am I waiting to meet the CEO head regarding my contract? Okay, so this is just a mini reading for you. Divine, what's going to happen with Divine and her working contract? What's going to be the outcome with this contract for Divine's job? What's going to be the contract for Divine job? what's going to happen here. SAACHY. I'm just putting your name down, the letters. I won't say your name on live. If everybody's wondering how I know her name, she's on my WhatsApp, and she's the lovely girl that makes my thumbnails for me. All the thumbnails you see on my channel, or most of them, are done by Divine Goddess. Very talented young woman. I can see all your fears up here. See this? I do feel this will work out well. See how this is the workout situation down here? This is you very, very worried. You're actually entitled to more money. So I feel that they may redo a contract where, let's say you were on, I don't know, $600 a week. It's like they want to try and get you to do the same duties or the same amount of hours for $300. It's like they're not, if your contract gets renewed, or it's like they're going to do a different contract and they're going to try and rip you off in some way. But then it's like where it turns around. So you have to present your worth and you have to show them that they need you there. There is somebody stabbing you in the back here. So I think that's what you told me about before, that people at work, there was some sort of kerfuffle there where somebody's done you wrong or said the wrong thing. I just got to check something. Hang on. Oh, that was Friday. Okay. I just thought I'd missed something there about a message. Oh, Maurice, you're finally here. Thank you. Yes, I sent you a message, Maurice. So let's just get on to this. Divine Goddess, this shows me things will work out. You do have the support of a female and a male at work. So there is two people that actually support you. This is learning something new here. This is really, really good energy. This is where you're contented, you're happy, happy at work, happy at home, and balance comes back. Up here, this is somebody that's your friend. This is somebody that's not. This is somebody that will help you. This is somebody that doesn't want to help you. So there is somebody that has done you wrong. I do feel justice will happen with this 6 here. This is where somebody takes responsibility for their part of something. So when you have the meeting, all I feel that you need to do, instead of talking about this person did this or this person was in the wrong or whatever, talk about why they need you there, how good you are for the company. Without you there, what could go wrong? But you need to sell yourself in this interview that they need you there, that you're the talent of this thing, or you're the best that can do this particular section of work. Forget about the person that did you wrong. Don't bring that into the whole thing. I do feel justice will be served on that person. So let's just quickly do this. This is supposed to be a mini reading, by the way. This is telling me everything will be fine. I think you're worrying about nothing here. I hope I'm right, because this looks like everything will be fine. Oh, it's just 2, isn't it? Actually, it was supposed to be bottom. Justice will be served. Balance is coming back. You're going to be happy. You've got the Ace of Cups here. You need to manifest positivity. Meditate on how it's all going to go, all positive, and justice will be served here. This is where you're feeling quite happy here. I feel this is your boss here. The money thing's an issue here, Divine. Make sure they're paying you the right money. So if they say, yes, we're going to extend blah, 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 but your pay is going to drop by half or by whatever. So yeah, just make sure you're getting the right money. This is the boss as well. They got your back. These are all good positive cards. The only negative card is showing the money and the person like stabbing you in the back, or the person that did the wrong thing. I don't think you need to focus on that. You need to throw that in the bin. just remain positive as you can. Sell yourself to the CEO. If you get your meeting or whatever, you need to let them know that they need you here. But I just see this is normally where somebody does 9 hours work and gets 3 hours pay. That's what I don't like in your cards. So I don't know if they're going to cut things back or whether they're going to ask for you to still do the same amount, but you're going to be not getting the money. But it will turn around because this is more money coming here. And then this outcome is showing a good outcome and you're happy. So hopefully I'm right and everything turns out. And thank you for your donation. Yes, I'll go and check on Jita now. I do need to read Maurice next because Maurice actually paid me 2 hours before I even came online. So I contacted him and said, I'm online now, please get here. I'm just waiting for it to load. Yes, it's in there now. So I'll do Maurice. Maurice's reading is just over 10 minutes for Maurice. He wanted a general reading, plus he's asking what? You're going to take an exam on the 18th and so nervous, but will it be my second? This will be your second attempt to pass this exam. So we'll look at the exam and we'll look generally at work and study and all of that, Maurice. Okay, so I'm going to set my watch for 10 minutes. So if anybody that's watching, that's waiting, and you need a cup of tea, a cigarette, you need to go run down to the shop, now is the time to do it. Okay, so I'm going to do a 10-minute reading and then another mini reading that's paid for. And finally, if nobody else pays, I will get to the free reading list. So when I get to Jita's reading, can everybody that's on the free list let my moderators know that you're here? Okay. And thank you for Maurice paying in PayPal. I've asked people that they don't use Super Chat if they've got PayPal. Thank you. Okay, Maurice, let's set the clock. A little bit disappointed, Joanna, Rhonda. Thought there might have been a invitation message today, but maybe on Thursday or tomorrow. Okay, here we go, Maurice. Let's have a look at this. So what I'm going to do is read your name, Maurice, but focus on the exam in the first section and then general messages about work and study. So Maurice wants to know how he'll go with his second attempt on this exam. Hopefully my cards are right, because hopefully the cards are saying pass, positive, and the cards are correct. How will Maurice go on the 18th with his exam? Oh, thank God that your exam is 2 days after the end of the eclipse, because everything's going wrong during the eclipse area. So do not put intentions out at the moment until the 16th and after. So I'm glad that it's on the 18th. How will Maurice go on the 18th? So let's look at that first. U-R-I-C-E. This is forced change of direction over here, but this is really good. This is celebration. Have you got a sister or your mum involved in anything? Because this is like brother and sister, husband and wife, mother and son. This is a nice celebration type thing. So usually when we're asking about an exam and school and all of that sort of thing, usually when you see that, that's where the family comes together to celebrate that the person passed, or they got high honours, or they got their certificate, or whatever it is. So it's showing that successful here. But I feel that this is you looking at your future and you're uncertain about where you're going to go next. So if your plan was you're passing something and then you're going to jump on a plane and go to Australia, for instance, those plans are changed. And there's also something to do with July coming up with the double sevens here. You also have a spirit energy that protects you, male or female, but it's definitely a family. It's a bloodline person. They watch out for you, and I don't know if it's male or female. If it's a male, it's probably a young male. If it's a female, it could be any age. To me, that's looking good. Let's just look at tarot first. Let me just check something, guys. It's okay. Just seeing if I can get out the house when I'm finished here. Got something I've got to do and somewhere I've got to be. Okay. I'll give you an extra couple of minutes, Maurice, because I'm stuffing around here. Okay. Oh, okay. So if you pass, you get a promotion. No, I feel like this is where... This is the movement you want. This is getting the promotion, living where you want to live, all of that. This is where it doesn't turn out the way you thought it would be. So if you pass, which this is showing a pass here, the promotion or whatever may be on hold till July or after July, but it's not what you thought it was with that black 7 there. It's good, but it's not the same thing. That's just family and celebration. So I'm feeling like it's good. So let's just get more information about this exam on the 18th from Maurice. 2 from the top. Another 7. The star. Hopes and dreams and wishes. Now, 5 of Wands, but it's come out in reverse. So I feel this is your internal struggle, your internal fight with yourself. Did I do good enough? Am I going to fail? Am I going to pass? You know, like you got this thing going round and round and round in your head about it all. This here, the 7 of Swords, is usually about cheating. So please don't cheat on this exam. If there's something where, oh, if I take this in with me, or if I write this thing on my hand or whatever, don't think about doing anything the wrong way there with that black 7 there. The other way could be where this is fear in your own head about things just not going right. So don't put any negative energies out there whatsoever. Go in there, you're going to pass. It's your second attempt. Yes, you must have obviously failed the first time. So this time is it. Triple sevens is actually lucky, sorry. Doesn't matter if they're black or red, but triple sevens is very lucky. It's like winning the jackpot. So you've got cards that represent, yes, that you should pass, but what comes from it is not what you thought. But then there's like, this is like reaching to the top in the stars. So that's like wishes coming true and focusing on the positive energies of what you're going to do. This is an internal battle within yourself about things. This is forced changes. You've got lots of forced changes here of not being the way you thought things would be. It could be that the test, that you're studying particular areas of this test, and then it turns out they throw some extra stuff in there that you didn't really put much focus on. So if there is an area and it's got anything to do with the number 7 or July, if last year in July you were studying a particular thing, maybe there's a lot of focus in that on the exam, if that makes sense. So if when I was doing college, if we were doing politics in July, I need to review that stuff because politics and me doesn't match, and I didn't listen, and I just barely passed by 1 point or something for politics. So what I should have done was reviewed the whole political sector so I could pass better. It's just because I hate politics. I'm not interested. I don't watch TV on politics, whatever. Okay, so you just had the snake upside down as well. Just be careful of someone telling you the wrong thing here. Well, there's the book, the study. This is in time. Things will change in time the way you want them. So this is very good energy. This is like the birth, the celebration of something new. So I feel like most of your cards here about this exam are pretty positive. We've got a couple of negatives over here. We've got a stress card that's internal. Don't cheat on things. Don't have things written on your arm or listen to something in your head so they can't see it. Like I could go and do an exam and I've got these on, and I could have somebody on my phone, have my phone in my bag, and they could be talking straight in my ears and nobody even knows that I'm listening. So yeah, just if there's an opportunity to do it the wrong way, don't do that. So, okay, now let's do the rest of the reading with just general messages for you. This can be the Book of Secrets as well, because you've got like secrets and stuff here, something going on. I feel like because you're doing an exam, it might be stuff that you need to know that you haven't studied enough. It'll be a $7 rise. So that's why the sevens are everywhere. $7 rise. Was it supposed to be 8? Was it supposed to be 8? Because then we got the drop down with the 7. Well, 7s are lucky, so let's just see what else. Moving forward after the exam. This is after the exam. General messages for you and your work. Maurice. All the stress. It's like the stress comes from a 9 to a 5. And then you got a 10 of hearts over here. This is happiness and stuff going on. I do feel like general messages. This is either something to do with some sort of work changeover where something's finished and a new kind of structure. Also, this could be personal. This could be about family and there's some sort of injury that's happened. I don't know if it's male or female. They will be fine, whatever that is. More general messages for Maurice after the exam. What does he need to know? After the exam, what does Maurice need to know? How are we going? My watch was just on 101, which is a good sign. We're supposed to put that one out. Are you a stress head, Maurice? Are like you super stressed about everything? Because even after the exam, there's all these stress cards coming out. And it's like stuff where you stay awake at night and you freak out about things. The devil can be doing the wrong thing, tempted to do or say something, the wrong thing. The Queen of Wands, she's usually somebody very busy, working. It could be a boss. It could be someone flirty as well. I feel like these general messages, I know you didn't want anything about love, but these general messages are about being involved with people that are not your people. And then finally finding your people over here. There is a time of healing going on here, so I do feel like there might be a female with an injury or something like that in general. Because when I ask for general messages, I get general messages. I can get messages about love, health, money, whatever. I was going to go out of the house after this and it is pelting it down. Okay, the buzzer's going, but like I said, because I got up from the table and I was chitty-chatting as well, I'm just going to give you a few extra cards before we wrap this up. I want to put the focus on the exam again, if that's what you want. And good luck with it all, Maurice. It wasn't a full-on success, but most of the cards were showing success, especially the celebration with the family. I'm wondering whether during that phase, something happens to somebody, like somebody falls over, breaks their leg, breaks their arm, something like that, and there's some other sort of stress going on, and you're part of it, like whatever it is. So let's just use some of these for you, and we'll do these. Okay, Maurice, so we're going to do 2 of these, top and bottom for the exam, and we're going to do top and bottom after that for just general messages for you. So top and bottom for Maurice for the exam. How will he feel? How will it go? Hopefully these are positive. Whoa, see that flip? Look what flipped. Star. So you got the star in the other one, you got the star here. So I'm feeling like this is pretty good. And something that's finally over. This can be the burden. It can be the burden of the stress, everything. But to me, it's like somebody's watching out for you while you're doing these exams and everything. New responsibilities are coming through with the double sixes here. There's newness with this. But this is like your dreams come true. Now, this is general message for you. Study, study, study. You got 2 cards of study. This is learn from the past mistakes. This is also learn from your elders, your grandparents, heritage, history, all of that. And this is make sure you really examine what it is you want and what your future is going to be. But 4-4, you had 4-4 before in red. You got 4-4 in red up here. It's really good. It's like learning lessons and moving forward. So they're nice. And lastly, just to finish off, and again, thank you for your donation. And if anybody's wondering why I'm doing extra on Maurice, he actually paid just over for like a reading and a bit. So the other lady that paid before, she actually paid for nearly a double reading. This one was just a little bit extra than normal, so I appreciate that. Maurice, just think of a yes or no question in your mind. Maurice, you're probably thinking, am I going to pass on Thursday the 18th? So, yeah, whatever it is you're thinking, just think of that right now. Okay, your 3 cards that dropped out are something's finally about to come true, so hopefully that's you passing the test. Wait and think, so I feel that's while you're doing the test. Don't rush anything. If something you don't understand, move past that, move on to the next section and come back and take your time with it. Someone's watching you a little bit too much. Now, that could be a good thing when in regards to work. So make sure that when you're at work, you're doing your best. Don't get involved in gossip and lies because you had that 7 of Swords energy. Top card is maybe. It doesn't want to answer you right now, so it's maybe. Bottom of the deck, a celebration is near. So I got a feeling because you had that celebration, unless there's a wedding or a birthday party coming up on the same time, I got a feeling that the celebration is you and your success. Okay, and thanks again for the donation. Thank you, Divine Goddess. I just seen your thank you there as well. I can see you're very stressed. You had 9 of Swords and 9 of Spades, Maurice, in one reading. So it's sort of like, calm down. Do you do meditation, Maurice? If you don't, try it. Go right now and do a meditation, and do a meditation that helps you, guided meditation for positive thoughts and relaxation as well. Okay, so what are we up to now? Jita. Jita was next. A mini reading. When will I get a higher paying job I like? Okay, so we're looking for numbers here. When will Jita get a higher paying job? It's kind of like 2 questions, because it's kind of like, when will you get a high paying job? Because you could get anything. And will it be something that you like? But we'll do it that way, the way you said it. When will Jita get a high paying job? Please show me when Jita is going to get a better paying job and she likes this job. When will Jita get something she likes that's better pay? When will Jita get something she likes that's better pay? I'm just wondering, everybody that's watching, yes or no with me being on camera? I like it and I don't like it, because I forget that it's there. I forget that it's looking at me, and I wonder what I look like, you know, whether I look weird, the faces I pull. And you can see when I'm focusing on the cards and I'm thinking and I'm closing my eyes and thinking. So thumbs up or thumbs down on the camera being on me as well. And then we're moving on to the free list. We're finally on to the free list, guys. Can you believe it? How long have I been live? An hour and a half, and we're getting to the free list. Usually I do the free list for about an hour or 40 minutes, and then finally I get a PayPal or something. But keep the PayPals coming, girls, and keep the Super Chats. More PayPals and Super Chats, please, if possible. Jita wants to know, when is she going to get a better paying job that she likes? What a bugger. There's the boss. There's you fitting in where you like. 7s and 8s are groups of people all together, Jita. That's doing things that you like, that other people like, and really being in the flow. When are you going to get it? It decided not to give me double numbers, so let's have a look. Let's see if these give me double numbers. Jita wants to know, when will she be getting this? This is definitely a job that you like. This stuff here. This is, the money is good and bad, like it's where the money is up and down, but it's over 5. So both times it's over 5. So if we work with $1,000 a week, this is 900 a week, this is 700 a week. So it's still both times it's good money. This is you feeling insecure in this energy. It could be a job that is something to do with a family, or looking after children, or working for somebody's family business, something that's been around for generations. And this is where you shine, that everybody wants you there. It feels good. You go home at the end of the work day, you feel really good. These two here, this is where, usually 6s is where somebody is irresponsible for what they do. It could be the description of where you work. You might, like I said, you might work with children because one of their parents is in jail, or there's been a parent missing, or something like that. So it's where somebody that should be responsible is not there. But it also can be in the past there's been this irresponsible actions on other people's parts or whatever. Over here, this three of clubs, that can be where you get this job and there's somebody there that you don't really like them being there, or you feel a bit uncomfortable around them, but this stuff is far superior to that. So let's just get some more information on it, Jita. You're an accountant looking for an accountant job. Have you looked at people that have family businesses, like family trusts or money, doing accountancy for a housing thing, a government housing thing, or doing the accounts at a massive childcare chain or something? Because I just feel like this is something to do with families and groups of people, even working for religious groups or something, doing the accounts. So be on the lookout for that kind of thing, because every business has somebody doing accounts, right? If you're looking for some big accountancy firm, that could be why we've got the King of Diamonds down here, because that's the boss, that's the leader of the pack. But yeah, it would be where money's up and down, where some weeks you get like bonuses and other weeks you just get a flat pay. That's you finding your zone. I'm waiting for double numbers, so when will Jita get this better paying job? Got double 3s, the same card come out. 3 months, and we got 7s. So 3 months, we're at May now, May, June, July. So we got 7 in July. So I feel like it's around July when this would all happen. I do feel like you're going to have to state your case. You're going to have to tell people how good you are and that they need you there and things like that. I do feel like you might be a bit stubborn towards change as well. You've got the 2 kings here. That's the 2 people employing you in the business. The 3s can represent children and family. Unless you're getting another message through here, Jita, about fertility and pregnancy and stuff like that. If you are, somebody's having a cesarean and a baby girl coming up, and that's the doctor, probably going to be born in July. So there might be a baby born in July, a little baby girl as well. And it could mean that the person who works in a job that you want, it could be that the woman's having a baby and she leaves and you get her job. So anyway, thank you for your mini donation. It looks to me like it's about 3 months off. Could be 3 weeks, but I'm thinking with the double 7s and the double 3s, it's 3 months away. We're in May, June, July. So around July, August, where this sort of thing would come in. So be on the lookout for jobs advertising that someone's going on maternity leave, and you get in there, you know, like they go off to have their baby and you get in there. So, and I do think it's very successful once you get in there. Okay, non-profit organisation. All right, so was that it? Are we on to our freebie readings? Because I'm using these today for the freebie readings. I went through these yesterday. There's a lot of negative and positive cards in here, so it gives me a better energy for freebie readings. Zaria, okay, you're a moderator, so we will give you 2 of these. and we will give you one of the yes and no cards because you're a moderator, and we'll give you one tarot, okay? Only because you're a moderator. If you're on the free list, this is only for moderators that get more cards. So here we go. Will you pass your New York State real estate license exam tomorrow? Oh, good luck. And have a successful career. We'll just focus on you passing the license first. Will Zaria pass the real estate license exam tomorrow? Hopefully this is positive for you. Top and bottom for you, Zaria. Oh, do you see that? I was starting to write on the cards yes or no. Yes. And this here, we've got a deceit card here. This is actually a no card. But that coming out top, let me see what the deceit's about. See, that's a yes card as well. I don't know why this deceit card come out. This could be something else going on in your life at the moment, but I'm going to give you a yes on that. And it's the sixth chakra. It's the third eye. So, Zaria, with your exam and everything that you're doing, trust in what your third eye is telling you. Trust in what you're being shown and what you feel. If it's the right answer, it's the right answer. It's the right, you know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. So yeah, trust in that. So let's just give you these. Zaria, yes and no. You'll be happy that was still flipped over. Yes or no. Just be careful. I think somebody might be leading you down the garden path there with that deceit card coming out. I feel like that's something personal, this card here. But yeah, you get a yes for your first card out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you two tarots because I want to put one on that. Okay, so Zaria, one of these. Time to rest before you get busy. So basically, if and when you pass, let's say when you pass, you need to rest up now because the work's going to get more and more and more. You know what I mean? So it's all going to start rolling. Okay, let me just give you two of these, top and bottom. Top card for here, bottom card there. See, that was the bottom card. That can be the deceit sitting at the bottom. So there's something going on in your world at the moment. Just be careful of deception. I don't know if it's romance, money. Just be careful of someone deceiving you. Like if someone says, oh, you've passed that exam. If you pay $1,000 for blah, 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 you can go up to da, da, da. Don't be deceived by somebody offering gold, but it's not gold. You know what I mean? Okay, two cards for Zaria. And thank you, Zaria, for all your hard efforts in my room. Oh, and I didn't win the lottery, guys. I said if I won that Mother's Day lottery on Saturday that I would be helping out my moderators and my close friends. Yeah, I didn't win nothing. I got one number, and it was number 7. Okay, so the Fool is the new beginnings. That you've got all your information, just trust in what you know and move forward. So that's a good energy. And this over here with the deceit, it's the Death card. So you need to end whatever that is. You might have a friendship with somebody that deceives you or lies to you or whatever. It's time to cut ties with whatever that is. If it's something you're holding on to from your past, you need to do some sort of meditation and cut that out. Anyway, trust in your third eye. You've got the third eye chakra come out for your exams. So that's really nice. So congratulations ahead of time. I'm betting that you're going to pass this exam. So all of our energy is going to you, Zaria. All the best of luck with your exam tomorrow. Okay, so we got Gypsy Soul. Gypsy Soul. Okay, this is where we got the Leo and the Aquarius because Anna is Leo and... No, Anna is Aquarius with a Leo and Gypsy is Aquarius with a Leo. Okay, so we got 2 of you in the room. And Anna has now given up on the Leo. Okay, so Gypsy, has the Leo been thinking about me? Okay, so Gypsy, the Aquarius, wants to know... Oh, okay, these are the wrong cards. This is the freebie readings, isn't it? So Gypsy Soul is Aquarius, wants to know... Has the Leo been thinking about her? Is the Leo thinking about the Aquarius? Gypsy Soul wants to know. Has the Leo... Are you both going to give up on them? Has the Leo been thinking about the Aquarius? Gypsy wants to know. Top and bottom. Yes, and it's the angel of love. And yes, it's the angel of balance. So yes, that's a straight out yes about your Leo. He thinks about the love, the affection and all of that. He also wants balance in his life. Yeah. Maybe when you're with him, Gypsy, balance is there, you know. So he thinks about that together there's balance. And it's actually the coinciding cards. See, we've got 48, 49. So that's a yes there, that he's been thinking about you in a nice way by the looks of it. Wants balance back in the life. All right, I'm going to have a drink. Okay, so we got Anna next. There's Anna's question, isn't it? Oh, so you're worried about if you buy this parrot because it's been taken from its mother. Well, the way I see it, Anna, these people that are selling these birds and things, if it's not you, somebody else is going to buy it, and you're a good person. You don't even want to keep it in the cage all the time. You want it out and about. So I know you would give it a beautiful life. And the way I see it, that someone horrible could buy that bird and do horrible things with the bird, or take its feathers, or use it for something, cut its head off and whatever. You know, there's weird people out there. So let's see, is it good? So you want to know, if it's bad karma or bad luck for you to buy the bird. Okay, so would it be a bad thing if Anna buys this parrot to have, to look after and everything? Is it a bad thing? So we're wanting no cards here. Would it be a bad karma or bring bad luck to Anna if she gets this parrot? I'm not a cat person and I'm not a bird person. I'm a dog person. I like dogs, but I haven't had a dog since 2009 was the last dog. Oh no, sorry, 2015, I think. 16 was the last dog I had. That was the first Newfoundland. Is it a bad karma, bad luck for Anna? I am getting a bit tired, guys, so we'll see how we go. How many have we got on that list of 12? Breezy, Sag. These are fairly easy readings, so that's all right. Okay, the contract is if you take on the bird, you make a promise to the bird, to how you're going to look after it, where it's going to live, what it's going to eat, and that you're going to not just buy this bird and then go to work for like 8 hours and this bird's sitting in this cage all the time. You're going to make sure that it's got a big cage, that it's constantly clean. So this is, no, it's not bad luck, it's not bad karma. It actually brings balance to your life. See how she's got the scales of justice there? And like I just said, if you don't buy it, who's going to buy it? Because the next person that buys this bird could be a really horrible person and do horrible stuff, or not feed it properly, or its feathers fall out, whatever. I've seen people with birds and they love them like they're a child. And I've seen people with birds that treat them disgusting, you know. And the Angel of Strength, even though it would be a positive yes card, it's a positive card. So I feel like, see how she's got her angel wings wrapped around the big lion? The lion usually doesn't need protection, but the angel's got its wings around it. So I feel that it's already been taken from its mother to give it to you anyway, to sell it to you. So it's already been taken away. It's not you doing that. You're buying something that's already been taken. You know, so I feel like it's not going to bring you bad karma at all. I think that it might bring some sunshine in your life, actually. All right. Do parrots sing? Because the parrots we've got here, they're so noisy. Oh, my God. Down at the shopping centre, there's all these big trees in the car park. And in the afternoon, you cannot hear. It's deafening. And the parrots are I don't know what they're called, the ones that are here. I've seen rosellas sometimes, which are native to Australia, I believe. But these ones are green, and they've got, they're not peach face, but they're green with red and blue, and they're really, really pretty. And there's thousands of them in the trees. And they all congregate down at this shopping centre. And if you go there at the wrong time, you can't hear. It's just deafening. Not to mention, if you park your car there, it gets covered in crap. But the other parrots we got, the other day we were driving to Sydney on Mother's Day, and I hope everybody had a lovely Mother's Day. Yeah, I'm not going to overtie myself, Rhonda. I'm just seeing where you're saying that. That's why I'm having a bit of a chat at the moment. I'm just stopping for a moment. Yeah, I was driving to Sydney the other day, and I said to my hubby, look at that. And they were cockatoos, but the cockatoos in this area have got the big yellow crown on their head. And when they're angry, they put that up. These cockatoos did not have the crown, so I don't know what they are, but they look like a cockatoo without the crown. There was one house on this street, and it was a city street and a freeway, like 4 lanes of traffic going either way. This house, this one double-decker house, had at least 200 cockatoos on the roof, on the tables, on the chairs, on the garden. Every other house in that street had none. Not one bird. And I said, why would they all be there? He reckons that house, they must feed them. But it was really, really bizarre to see. Anyway, what are we up to next? Breezy's next. Will my neighbour give me my letter my boyfriend sent me? He sent it to the wrong apartment number. Hers. I think she has it, but I'll ask her tomorrow. Why would she want your boyfriend's letter to you? I would just... Yeah, I would... If she's opened it and it's got your name on it and she knows your name, why would she open it? Hopefully she hasn't opened it. Anyway, let's have a look. Will Breezy's neighbour give her the letter that the boyfriend sent to the wrong address? Will Breezy's neighbour... That's a yes. And there's the doorway, the gate and the doorway. What else fell out? There's your love. These are all yes. Yes, yes, yes. No problem there. Oh, look what come out, Rhonda. What spat out on my lap? 44. 47. And 44 is the woman holding the heart. And 47 is the thinking woman. I overthink everything. This one here is 3-4. The door to personal healing and happiness has fell out. These 3 cards fell on my lap, so I'm taking it as a personal message to me at the moment. I like it. I like the message. But I'm going to give you a yes on that, Breezy. So hopefully your neighbour hands over the letter that doesn't belong to her. I've had that happen quite a few times where I've got letters for that side. Or last week we got a letter and it was for this house and a name I've never ever heard of before, because this house, I know the 2 people that owned it previous, the person that built it's name, and I know the person that we bought it from's name, but this was a totally different name. And so I gave it to the postman when he came, and I said, this came to our address, I've never heard of that name, I don't know that person, they've never lived here. Okay, what do we got next, Joanna? Little Sag is asking, is Little Sag next? Little Sag, is my person committed to another girl? Breezy, thank you. Oh, Breezy, you just made me think that someone's paid again. If we're putting hearts up, people, please don't put green hearts up. Green hearts mean that people have paid. I think City Babe might be gone, is she? Oh, no, she's here. Hey there, City Babe. Thanks for hanging around and watching. What do you think, City Babe? Thumbs up or thumbs down on the camera being on? Because you can see I'm starting to slouch in the chair. I'm getting tired. I'm leaning back in the chair now. Before I was sitting forward and reading, and now I'm sort of like, I just want to go and lay down. I want to get out the house and have a walk. And if it's raining, I'm going to walk at the gym. Got to get on the treadmill. I should have done it yesterday, because when the hubby come home, he went, no, I don't want to go to the gym. Let's have a rest day. But the problem is, when we go to the gym, I do arms on one day, and then the next day I do legs. And when he goes to the gym, he does the same routine every time. So he needs to rest in between. So that's when he rests in between, that's when we should walk or something, or get on the treadmill or something. Anyway, enough about me. So Little Sag, is your person committed to another girl? Well, if they're your person and you're in a relationship, anyway, it's your question. So let's see if we get a yes or no. Is Little Sag's person committed to another girl? Is Little Sag's person committed to another girl? Unfortunately, that looks like it could be a yes. There's some sort of written plan about the relationship. So strategy means that somebody's put a plan in progress. So if you're talking about something like you've met somebody, you really want to be with them, but you're in one of those situations where people get promised to marriage or things like that, this would be what this is all talking about. The angel of love is yes. The angel of love is the angel of love. It's a commitment of some kind. So unfortunately, Little Sag, it does look like there may be something in progress there. The numbers up the top, we got 21. 2 is a commitment. 1 is a person standing on their own 2 feet, but it forms a 3. And a 3 is where a third party, like there's somebody else. I'm not picking up on a bad kind of thing, though. I'm not picking up like this person's rolling around in bed with somebody or kissing them, or I just feel like there's some sort of debt or contract or something. Down here with the 4 and the 9, the 4 is where somebody's trying to learn a lesson, trying to structure their future. The 9 is where something's over at the same time. When we put them together, it comes out of the 13, which again, we've got a 1 and a 3. So we've got somebody on their own, and then we've got 3 people involved in one relationship. It forms a 4, which again is about lessons. So unfortunately, I'm feeling more of a yes about that. Okay, so that's yours. City Babe, here we are. Does your love miss you? Okay, are we talking about the man you married? Has he gone somewhere? Does City Babe's love, I can say your real name in my head. We have another city that comes in. Is the other city on the list today? There was another city here yesterday, and I thought it was you, City Babe, but no, it was the day you paid for a reading last week or something. I did your reading, and then I seen City on the list, and I said, no, I already did City Babe's reading. They said, this is another city, but it was spelt C-I-T-I, and it didn't have Babe on it. All right, so does City Babe's love miss her? Does City Babe's, I'm sure he does. Ooh, the Goddess of the Moon, the Deceit card has come out. And the Broken Heart card. Well, this is where somebody misses somebody and they're sad and they're hurt. Ow, I don't like that. That's deception. That's where you could be deceiving yourself or something. The Goddess of the Moon, this is where you're the embodiment of the moon and the beautiful woman and that. This is a straight out yes. So this was top of the deck. I know that this is a freebie reading. I just want to get another reading on top of that deceit card. What's the deceit card here for? I think this is a different matter here. When I said I'm assuming you're talking about the person you married recently, I'm wondering if because I thought of that other person you used to be involved with, and that's why that deceit come out. Because I was thinking of C, the one you used to ask about. I was thinking of him. But yeah, this is a yes. This person's got a contract with you. There's another person that misses you, City Babe. There's another person that misses you in their world, but this is your love. Your love misses you no matter what. I knew because I straight away started thinking about somebody else that is not your love. Used to be. Yeah, be wary of that. You might get contact from that person for that coming out, City Babe. But yeah, your person misses you. They love you. Goddess of the Moon, you are everything to them. And full moon is coming up. Joanna, when is our full moon? We got to do our full moon thing soon. Half the list is done. Woohoo! Let's close everything now. I will only take the mini readings now. No more detailed readings. No more free list, of course. But let's close everything now, Joanna, Rhonda. When I get to Vita, that's it for the freebies. The only ones I will do now, if anybody new comes in, the only ones I will do now is either $6 Super Chat or a $5 PayPal mini reading. But if nobody else comes in and pays the Super Chat or the PayPal, I will be done after Vita. So, Purvain's question, will I walk away from Ari or will he be my future spouse? Okay, that's two questions. So we're going to say, which one do you want me to focus on? Do you want me to ask, should you walk away? Or do you want me to ask, will Ari be your spouse? Just you think about that while I have a quick drink. Which way do you want me to ask that question? Because that's a yes and a no. Oh, you want to donate? Yeah, well, I'm only doing the donated, the mini readings now. Were you wanting just the mini reading for if you donate through PayPal? Or were you wanting a detailed reading? Because I could do one more detailed reading if that's what you want. So the mini reading is $5 or the detailed reading is $11.11. That's PayPal. If you hit the Super Chat button, the Super Chat button is $6 or $14 if you're doing Super Chat. So what was it you were wanting? He or HEA? Purvains. So what was it? No Rintar today. I'm not taking more on. Can you see I'm slouched back in my chair now. I am getting very tired. Oh, okay. So Purvains, you want to know if he will be your spouse. Will Ari be Purvain's spouse? Will Ari be Purvain's future spouse? Will Ari... And spouse can be committed in a committed relationship, you know, like engaged, promise of the future, whatever. It doesn't have to actually be full on walk down the aisle together, but we'll just say, will Ari be the future spouse for you? Will Ari be the future spouse for Purvains? Forcing me for a read. You got the sun coming out eventually. Did I take that from the bottom or the top? I'm just going to take that. Yeah, eventually, yes. There is some up and down heartbreak. The reason you asked about should you walk away or will he be the spouse, I feel like there's been some tough times here. That's why we got this broken heart card here. And this is where you were thinking that I just don't know if this is going to go anywhere. But this here, this is a yes. This is the sun. Eventually something will happen. There's a lot of stuff going along the way, and yin and yang is the balance will finally come in. Because the yin and yang card, it's basically got the male and the female, the black and the white, the night and the day. It's like a beautiful balance here. And the 2-2 is commitment. The sun is the 1, which is the idea and the beginning. The 9 is endings with the broken heart. So when the broken heart, when the betrayal or whatever has happened in the past, when that's done, and then you got the new beginnings. Okay, so HEA has donated. Let me go check. Whew. 163, 163. Okay, so we've got the question over here. Okay, so you're wanting to know about the Pisces and your Leo, HEA. Okay, so this is a detailed reading. Okay, this is the last detailed reading I'm doing today, guys. I'm really, really tired, so if anybody else comes in, no more detailed readings. How many are left on the free list as well? Who's left on the free list? Thanks, Pavanes. We're moving forward now. I think we'll close everything now, girls. We'll close everything now. 5 left. They are very quick, so I'm okay with that. I'm just going to set the clock and get this done now. Today we decided to do the 12 on the list. I've been talking with the girls, and I think 12 is more than enough on the free list, and especially when I'm doing a lot of the other readings that are paid as well. So this is a detailed one for you, HEA. So the Pisces and the Leo. So you've reconnected. You just want to know moving forward, what is the intention now from the Leo? Was it Leo? All lists are closed, guys. All lists are closed. Donations closed. Everything's finished. I'm done. I will get to those freebies. They'll be very, very quick, guys. So HEA is a Pisces and would like to know about the reconnection with the Leo. I'm saying that correctly, aren't I? The Leo. So we're going to do... Oh, you're the Leo. Okay, so you've reconnected with the Pisces. Okay, let me reshuffle. See, I'm getting tired. The Leo wants to know what's the intentions of the Pisces with this reconnection. What's going to happen? What's going to happen between the Leo with this Pisces connection? He is the Leo. She is the Leo. He is the Pisces. This is you, him, and possible connection. His intentions, look at that. He wants to commit in a way. He wants balance back. You're wanting to know, see, you've got 2, 4, 6, but the 6 is black. This is where you're really not sure about this person. And this is, if this was all red, this is you happy, married, balanced, everything. You've got double 2s coming out. This could lead to some solid connection between the two of you. This person has a lot of fear going on. This Pisces has a lot of fear going on with this upside down ace. It's where they overthink everything. This is where in the past there may have been an ending between things, and then they've thought about it and they've tried to bring back balance. This is where somebody says, I'm committed to you. I'm committed to this journey. There's only you. I just want to do this. So there's a bit of mixed energy going on around the Pisces. For you, you want to know whether is it done and you're finished and that's it? Or you want to know, is this something? Are we coming together? It does look like you're going to have what you want as far as coming together in a nice balanced relationship. Down here, when I look at the two of you, there's talks that need to happen between the two of you. Not everything's going to come out just yet about what you want to know. So let's just get more information here. Yeah, so the fear could be the commitment, but this is where someone's trying to do that. This is where you know what you want, but you feel like he has, in the past, he's been irresponsible with his words, his actions, the way he behaves, everything. But down here, he unfortunately has got the card. I always see the Jack of Diamonds as the little boy that needs to grow up. Somebody that they're fun, they're charming, they're probably a hard worker. They probably work on their future, their money, whatever, but they need to grow up sometimes, and sometimes it can be somebody that spends money stupidly on toys or on, I don't know, going out to a restaurant and paying $100 for a piece of steak that, yeah, it probably tastes good, but you could have gone to some other place and paid $20 for the same thing that tastes just as good. So sometimes he could be a bit with money, or he could buy brand name stuff when the other stuff would do just as good. It's some sort of money thing there that's sometimes irresponsible actions, but it's like somebody that needs to grow up here. But this here is behind his back. That can be you talking to your friends or family in a negative way about him, but it's not very, very bad. It's just you talk about your fears about being back around him again. You talk about the fears of the past, like, is he really going to be right now? Is he really going to move forward with me right now? So I feel like he knows that you've got other friends saying, don't even go there, forget about that. Ah, see, yeah, this can be where you're asking your friends, you're asking me. So let's see his intentions. We've got you, him, and then like this section over here is him and his intentions. You, him, intentions, you, him. This is the relationship and intentions. Bottom of the deck, you, him, intentions. Okay, here we go. For you, you want marriage, commitment, fidelity. You know what you want. You've made your mind up where you need to go, but you just don't bloody know. You got the freaking moon come out like, I hate the moon card. This is some stuff you just never ever will know. You know what you want, but with him, you just don't know. Let's see him. He has the sun, truth, opposite to the moon, best card. He may actually be honest. He has got the marriage card and commitment, and he finds you very desirable. You are his empress. These are beautiful cards. I feel he may have finally grown up. He does have a fear. He does have a fear, but it looks to me like he might actually be ready. So I wouldn't be ignoring someone that's getting that in relation to me. But let's see, will it work? Commitment, strength, and victory. This is very, very good energy you've got coming out here, HEA. Very good energy. I feel his intentions. I feel he's grown up. He's learnt some lessons. There are some sort of secrets here with the moon. There are some things he will never tell you. If you've been apart for X amount of time, he may have got involved with somebody else. He may have lied, he may have whatever. There are some things he's not going to tell you. You'll never know. But it does look to me, if we take the moon and this 5 away, This is pretty damn close to perfect that you can get. I wouldn't be ignoring him at this stage. I'd let him do his thing. Hopefully the little boy grows up. And it does look like if you decide to pull the wall down, protect yourself at the same time. You know, like protect yourself at the same time. But the moon's coming out for you. This is where you're like, well, when he did this, was he really truthful or whatever? It's like you're questioning everything. And trust me, I know I get in this moon phase myself where I want to know, but I'm not getting the answer. But if I was getting this kind of thing about my person, I'd feel really, really good about that. Hang on a sec. I forgot to turn the heater off. Has my alarm gone off yet? That's the buzzer for your reading. Yeah, anyway, hopefully that helped you, HEA. Thank you so much for the donation. You just got in time with it because I wasn't going to do any more detailed readings. I'm glad I did that one because it really was good. So you've got fears about things you just don't know. He's still got fears there, but it looks like he's trying to come strong and make a commitment there. At the very least, enjoy going out, let him pay for food, whatever. Get to know him again, because this might be a new version of him. We'll just give you 3 of these to finish off. Kai, I'm only doing the mini ones now. Hopefully you've got PayPal. So if you want to do a $5 US through PayPal, if you're going to use Super Chat, it is a $6 Super Chat, okay? But yeah, I was closing everything off. What have I got? Angela, Serene, Renard, and Vita. Okay. Yeah, close the donation. Sorry, Kai. Sorry. I'll be back tomorrow or the next day. I might take a break tomorrow, but I'll definitely be here Thursday or Friday because I want to do my free days. This is your last cards, HEA, and thank you so much for your donation today. Every dollar helps. This is my job now, so every dollar helps. And thank you, Joanna and Rhonda, for running the show. Who else was helping earlier on? Zaria. I think Zaria's gone now. But thank you, Zaria, if you're still around and you're still listening. Thank you so much. I think she got tired and went to bed. Here we go. Last messages for the Leo about her Pisces, or just messages for you. 2 from the top. Ooh. Oh, this is nice energy. HEA, you needed to come and hear this today. This is messages you've been waiting to hear. This is information you've been waiting to hear. It kind of trumps the moon. This is 7 of Diamonds. This is you making your plans. You got 7 of Diamonds twice. 7 of Diamonds twice here. 7 of Diamonds, 7 of Diamonds. That's you making your plans for your future. That's him making the plans for the future. This is somebody that's learning from the past, learning from their parents, learning from other people, also learning from their past mistakes. And this is being in the right place at the right time. And look at the top. You got 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. So you've got 3, 3. But you've got 1 being on your own, 2 people coming together, 3, you know, being within a family and fun and friendship, and you got it over here as well. Then you got 2 commitment cards. So anyway, thank you, and thank you so much. I don't know where it comes from. I kind of feel it comes from my heritage on my other side of the family. Because there is a couple of psychics and things in the family. It goes way back down the generations in somewhere in Yugoslavia. I don't know the name of it. Yeah, I feel like I help people. I hope that I help people. And I actually used to work in a counselling centre helping people, but it was too tough on my emotions dealing with people that were so hurt and bruised and everything. And I felt that this is where I can try and help in a different way. Okay, so Angela, post your question, and what do we got going on here? Let me read down here. I should have been offline at 11:30, Joanna. Remember I said that I'm going on a little bit later. I was trying to get online at 9. I ended up going online closer to 10. So I should have been, I was going to do an hour and a half today. So it's 2 hours and 20 minutes. No wonder I'm tired. Reading. Will Emad call you again? Yesterday we read that he blocked you. Okay. All right. It's a very up and down relationship you've got going on with this Emad, Leanne. I hope it's worth it, and I hope you're feeling happy with this person. 2, 3. You need to stand strong, Leanne, for yourself and your own well-being. Will Emad call Leanne again? Will Emad call Leanne again? Will Emad call Emad again? Joanna, I was hoping that I could start to do 3 and 4 hours. I know I couldn't possibly do 3 or 4 hours, but anyway, let's have a look. That's yes. And this is where he's going to pick and choose his time. And also we've got Door to the Spirit. We've got 3 positive cards. We've got 2 very positive cards, and we've got 1 where he explores his options. He picks his time. But I'm going to give you a yes on that, Leanne, and I hope when he calls you that it makes you feel happy and loved and all of that sort of thing. Positive action towards you. Okay, so what do we got now? Angela, will the connection I have with Libra grow? What happened with Kai? Kai came in and asked Rhonda, you said, yes, it's closed. It was closed, and I was saying, okay, if she does a $5 or whatever, I'll do it. Did she go and she's coming back, or what happened there? Let me just go back to Kai. Oh, she'll see soon. Okay, so she's going to come back next time. That's good. So this is Angela. Will the connection I have with Libra grow? Will Angela's connection with the Libra grow? Will Angela's connection with the Libra she has grow? That jumped out. Healer of the Ages jumped out. This card reminds me of Jesus. I don't know about anybody else, but it reminds me of Jesus, the pictures you see of Jesus. That actually jumped out on my lap, by the way. So Healer of the Ages has come out, which is a yes. And this is you having stress and anxiety about it. So let's just trump that card. The Garden and the Gate. So it's just going to take time. I feel that you're going to want it to progress a lot quicker than what the Libra is willing to give. So just take your time with it. If you're starting to feel stressed about this relationship, just step back from it a little bit. Do something you used to do with other people, you know, like other friends or family. So when you get in that anxiety mode about, oh, it's not progressing quickly. I mean, I've seen some people say, oh, I'm turning 30. All my friends are married and had their first child. And I'm going, well, you chose a different path. So yeah, just the timing, I think you just got to wait. But I'm going to give you a yes on that. It will grow, but it might not be as fast as you want it. Serene is next. Will Abdu have positive actions towards me? Will Abdu have positive actions towards me? Now, everybody that's on that waiting list and everything, please give the girls a chance. Joanna and Rhonda are here out of the goodness of their heart, helping me out. And they will put people, and whatever they say goes. Once I've told them I'm tired and I need the list shut, unfortunately, that's how it is. And also, if you weren't on the list or you disappeared or whatever and the list was redone, unfortunately, I am very, very tired now. I've been online a long time. I've been reading back to back. Do you feel they could reduce the duration of my contract instead of... Oh, I'll look at that later, Divine. I'll look at that in WhatsApp. Okay. And welcome if you're new in the room. So what was I focusing on? Will Abdu have positive actions towards me? I apologise to anyone coming into the room right now. I have been on live for 2 hours 23 minutes. I've actually been in this room since about 8 o'clock this morning. It's now 12:30. I haven't had any lunch. I've had 2 little snacks on biscuits. I need to stop. I've had enough. So here we go. Will Abdu bring positive action towards Serene? Yes. And yes. Now the magician in the mirror. The magician in the mirror actually is a yes and a no. That sometimes the actions will feel a bit off and other times it will feel very, very nice. But this here is the angel of balance. So sometimes you've actually got 2 cards that are talking about balance. You've got the guy holding his hands out like this and he's trying to balance things. So sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. And then you've got the angel of balance. So she's trying to hold onto 2 things. So I feel like your person is going to bring through balance, but they're also going to bring through positive actions towards you. But they're also got to sort out other things like work, family, and responsibility and stuff like that. But yes, your answer is yes. Up next, what do we have? Let me scroll down. Yeah, everybody that's coming in the room now, please come back next time. I am done after the next readings. We've got Renard. Everything is now closed. Stream Elements, I didn't bring the iPad in to shut that down because it's telling people to pay. I need to work out about having Stream Elements open and cancelling that at a certain thing. I don't know how to do that yet. So anyway, can you just put the X's up again, Joanna? Just say no. Super chats, PayPal, and free is all closed. Does my beloved's mother think positively about me? Does Renard's beloved's mother think positively about me? A lot of people ask that. They're worried about what the mother thinks or what the sister or the family thinks about them. As long as the person you're with loves you, I know it's nice to know that the rest of them think kindly of you, but I wouldn't let it eat me up too much. Does Renard's beloved's mother think positively? This is where somebody worries about the money. So she might worry about your beloved's future and finances and all of that, whether he's ready for commitment or payments or whatever. So she does worry about that. But this here is that she feels that you plan things. Let's get one more. Yeah, Goddess of the Moon. She knows that your beloved loves you as much as you love him. So this is nice. But this is a worry she has about money. So I don't know if you spend too much money or whether he's trying to work on his career, but there is a worry and concern about money only. Here, the strategy card can be that she feels that you're always planning your future and what needs to happen, but she also plans as well of what she thinks needs to happen. But I'm going to give you a yes on that. So what have we got left? Oh. So last on the list, what was it? Serene, Renard, Vita. So Vita's last. So regardless of Vita and does your beloved miss you? Vita wants to know. Does my beloved miss me? Does my beloved... No, I'm done, Rinta. You'll have to come tomorrow and try and come earlier. Try and come when I'm sort of like, an hour to go or something. Or if you come in the room and you see that I've been online for about an hour and 50 minutes or nearly 2 hours. At the moment, it's 2 hours and 30 minutes showing on my computer. pretty much I'm done, Rinter. I don't even want to do this last one. I'm tired. Does my beloved miss me? Vita wants to know if her beloved misses her. All right, I'm done. We got the world, and you see you got the person sitting here looking at the world and the moon, and it's like they're thinking about everything. That's where somebody's longing for something. So that's a yes, they miss you. And here, this is a victory card, and that's a yes, that's a positive card. This is like the golden card. I love this card. But that's a yes for you. Your beloved does miss you. Okay, yeah, it's all getting too much. So I'm done, guys. I'm sorry to anybody that missed out, but please try and get here earlier. Thank you, Joanna, Rhonda, everybody that helped. To all the donators, thank you so much. And keep subscribing, keep donating, and I'll be back maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, my Thursday. So bye, guys. Thank you, guys.